newly crowned unified Mexican heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. is out living his best life, while former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is in the lab training to regain his status. Kinda puts you in the same mindset of when Clubber Lang and Rocky were training, and Rocky was training Hollywood style, and Clubber Lang was in the ballroom backyard boiler room training in 1,000-degree heat to regain his status, or should I say, to take away the status of Rocky Balboa and place himself in that light. This kind of puts you in that mindset. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
Two times.
Come on.
Two times. Two times. See this?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Andy Ruiz Jr. is out living his best life, out with doing all types of talk shows. He's done the Mexican GQ magazine. You know, he's getting the key to cities. He's getting parades. He's living his best life, right? And in the same token, on the flip side of that, Anthony Joshua, former unified British heavyweight champion, is out. And you see him, every post he putting up is him training, getting back in the groove, trying to put himself in the mindset to regain what he lost. Now, I think that styles make fights. I think that Andy Ruiz Jr. is a bad style matchup. But when it comes to mentality, when it comes to focus, it's no doubt, it seems like Anthony Joshua is definitely the more focused of the two at this point in time. As Andy Ruiz is going on a world tour, being congratulated for his victory over Anthony Joshua. And it seems like Anthony Joshua is back in the lab focused. Kind of puts me in the mindset of Rocky 3. Remember, Rocky Balboa was on the world tour, just celebrating, working out with a whole bunch of people there. Remember, Mickey, his trainer, was complaining, saying, listen, man, you got to focus, man. This dude is serious. You know, and then they would flash the Clubber Lang training in the gym. Seemed like he was in a boiler room. There was 1,000 degrees in there. He's doing pull-ups. You know, he hitting a heavy bag, doing sit-ups, you know, just training heavy, you know. And the outcome of that fight was Clubber Lang knocking out Rocky Balboa, right? Stopping him, right? Rocky Balboa came out on fire, but Clubber Lang ended up stopping him, right? In the second fight, Rocky had to get more focused mentally and things of that nature, and he ended up regaining his status and his belt and things of that nature. But, you know, that's definitely a movie. With that said, you know, in real life, this is kind of putting me in the same mindset of that situation, because everything we see at Andy Ruiz is showcasing, you know, with Snicker bars and on the world tour and on Jimmy Kimmel, on Mexican GQ magazines, you know, in parades, you know, things of that nature, getting the keys to cities in Mexico. You know, he's being congratulated for his hard work, rightfully so. But, you know, this is a big fight for Andy Ruiz Jr. He has to prove that it wasn't a fluke. You know, he has to prove that it wasn't he's not a one-shot pony. You know, he has to prove that, you know, he's not a one-hit wonder. You know, he has to prove that he's not the Oliver McCalls of the world. You know, he has to prove that he's not James Buster Douglas. You know what I mean? He has to prove that he's here to stay. You know, and this is a big fight. And Anthony Joshua, I believe, is hungry to regain his status. You know, and you know, like I said, you know, I think it's a bad style matchup for Anthony Joshua all the way around, because he seems to be too stiff, too robotic, and he has stamina issues. But it seems like he's trying to focus on his flaws and rewrite them and be more prepared going into the rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. On the other side of that, to look at it from a different perspective, you know, Andy Ruiz Jr. fought Anthony Joshua on short notice, or 5-week notice, where this time around is definitely going to be, you know, more of a full training camp. You know, he's going to have an 8-week training camp at least, you know, to say the least. So he'll definitely be more, in my opinion, he'll be more focused, you know, more prepared, more in shape, you know. He did have a fight just previous before the Anthony Joshua fight, so it kept him in shape somewhat, you know, but this time he's gonna have a full training camp. He already knows what to expect from Anthony Joshua. He already knows what to expect from Anthony Joshua's power. He already knows the flaws that Anthony Joshua has. So, you know, he's been in there. He has a high ring IQ. He's collected a lot of data on Anthony Joshua already, you know, and he's going in there full of confidence. Now, my worry is he could be overly confident, you know, but at the same time, Anthony Joshua could be underly confident, meaning that, you know, as soon as adversity starts to hit, you know, he may fold up, packing in and head home because, you know, he may start to doubt himself. So, you know, this is an interesting fight to say the least. You know, I can't wait to see how this fight plays out. But I definitely see that Anthony Joshua seems to more focused. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, you know, it's a far way away. Yeah, but you know what? You still got to be focused. You know, yeah, it's the beginning of July. The fight is not going to take place in November. You know, but it's all mindset. You know, people always say, anybody that's involved in the sport of boxing tell you the sport of boxing is 70% mental. You know, 30% physical. You know, some people will say 90%, 90-10. Some people will say 80-20. You know, different people will say different things, but at the end of the day, people side with is more mental than it is physical. So with that said, you know, it seems like Anthony Joshua is more focused at this point in time than Andy Ruiz, and rightfully so. Andy Ruiz just won the title. He just got this victory just a month ago, a little over a month ago. So, you know, it's still fresh, and he deserves it because hard work, you know, and he risked his life, you know, for our entertainment when he stepped through the ropes, and at the end of the day, he has to enjoy it, you know. But in this situation, he has to be careful not to get too comfortable, not to get overly confident, and then get in the ring, and Anthony Joshua may present something different that he didn't expect. And then guess what? He's in the world trouble, and then he could very easily, just like he got dropped in the first fight, he could very easily not get up from that this time. And then it's gonna look like, you know, it was all a fluke. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna look like he's James Buster Douglas. So, you know, people already doubt him. He's a huge underdog to begin with, you know, so there's a lot, you know, riding on this for Andy Ruiz Jr. as so for Anthony Joshua. You know, that's what makes this so interesting. And I can't wait for this fight, man. The heavyweight division, in my opinion, has never been hotter than it is right now in recent memory, man. This is actually hotter, to me, in my opinion, than the Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield era. You know, it's a lot of dramatic in it, you know, and I just can't wait, man. I can't wait to see how this fight plays out. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Is Andy Ruiz Jr. Unfocused? Is Anthony Joshua more focused? Could this hurt Andy Ruiz? Could it backfire on him? Or is he going to get back on track? And it seems like he's a we know he has a high ring IQ, so I'm pretty sure, you know, he takes the craft very serious. But it's easy to get distracted when you start living a different type of lifestyle than you're accustomed to. You're getting Bentleys, you're getting living in mansions, you're getting keys to cities. It's easy to get distracted. And I know it seems like, listen, well, that's November, that's a far ways away, but November's gonna be here before you know it. When Andy Ruiz turns around, counts to 3, click his heels, and looks up, it's gonna be November. So, you know, he gotta get buckled down. But let me know what y'all think, man. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to new media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.